Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So in our Power BI series, last video we have discussed about with creating data model, okay, and relationships. So these are all concepts we had discussed. So for today's video, we had to discuss about with these concepts: filter, context, and flow, bidirectional filters, hiding the fields, model layouts, data formats, and categories, and hierarchies. So these concepts we had to discuss. So let's move into the Power BI. So first of all, we had to discuss about with the filter, context, and flow. So this filter context is, so I will show here. Go to data model view. So in data model view, we have the what we say. Just a minute. So if you observe this, so sales data, let's a little bit zoom out and hide this all the panels. Now I will create this. So if you observe this, so territory lookup to this sales data flow. Here the arrow mark is there. Okay, and here the relation called as one cardinality, and here many. So this relation is mainly what we say the filter direction. So the arrow shows the filter direction and point from the one side. So this is one side, right? So one side of the relationship to the many side. Okay, so this many called as sales data. So one is called as territory lookup. Okay, so if you stop here territory key, okay, so this territory key is not working with any of the table. Okay, I mean, for example, if you stop with this territory key, only it will not work as this particular table. Okay, so this territory key is no way relating to other tables. Only territory lookup table territory key is to be linking. Okay, and same way here territory key is also available. Okay, so this territory key is relating to this uh, same table like this way. This is connecting to this way. Okay, so here also the same button is there. One here relation and here many relation. So if you stop here territory key, it will not work with the this particular table only. So it will work as this particular table also. For example, if you stop the territory key, if you filter out with stopping the relation to this territory key, it will not work with both this sales data and this returns data also. Okay, so how it is working, we'll see. Now I will move to report. Here I will add with this one. So I will add the territory key, sales territory key, and columns values is sum of return quantity. This return quantity is from returns data. From sales data, we'll take as order quantity. Okay. Now, if you look into this table, just a little bit zoom. So if these both are working, sales territory key, sum of return quantity, sum of order quantity. Okay. So the same thing if I take as so this sales territory key I had taken from this territory lookup table. Okay. You see this one. I have considered here the sales territory key is from territory lookup table, not from these two tables. Okay, territory key. For example, if I take the territory key from which one? This particular table. I will unselect this sales territory key, and I will select as sales data territory key. See here. Now, what happened is, so this data, this particular data, sales sum of order return quantity is not working because of I am selecting with the this territory key is from sales data. Okay, so that is the one to many relation cardinality, and we had to filter the data. So this is one example. And not only this one, if I select with unselect, I'll go with returns data territory key. Then other table is not working. Okay, so the relation is mainly from territory lookup to sales data, from territory lookup to returns data. That is the relationship we had built. Now I am again back to assigning the same. Okay, now it's working. Now, so this is called as the filter context and bidirectional filters. So if you look into this data model view, So in this data model, if you observe here, this is the only one direction. Okay. So if you want to add with this bidirectional way, so how we'll add this bidirection? So let's select the relationship, any one relationship. For example, I will go with returns data territory key to sales territory key. Okay, so this one, just select this relationship. Okay, and double click it. It will open the relationship, right? Edit the relationship. So in this relationship, you can check with the this cross filter direction. Okay, so where it is called as, this is the cross filter direction. So this option is here, cross filter direction. So in this cross filter direction, I have the option called as both way, single and both. So if you opt as both way, then it is working. So in earlier scenario, okay. So if I select with both and apply security filter in both direction and save. But this one will work as so in only territory lookup to sales data. If you again will go with to sales data to territory lookup, it's not working. Okay. So this is if you observe it, this is the I will mark as this one. So this is the double direction. So bi-directional way. Okay. Now clear this one. And again, I will try to this same thing with this bi-directional way. So again, I'll select both, apply and save. See here how it is working. Yeah. See, read the message here. This part. So I'm getting as table territory lookup already has a relationship where security filtering behavior is set to both. Only one relationship per table with this setting is allowed. Okay. So that is the beauty of to design with the data model. Okay. So again, I will unselect this one and go to single and save. And this one also, I will change this to single only for time being. I'm not go with both directional way, right? So this is called as the bi-directional filters. So how we can apply with the this bi-direction called as updating the cross filter direction from single to both allows filter context to flow in either direction. Okay. Next, we'll look into hiding the fields. So we look into filter context bidirectional. Next, hiding the fields. So hiding fields is mainly like in data model, that particular field or that particular column or that particular data or that particular data set is available, but in report we had to hide. Okay, that is called as hide in report view. Okay, so hide in report view makes fields inaccessible from the report tab, but still available in data and model views. Let's look into this one. Hide this one. So for example, I'll select this sales data. Okay, and right click. See here the option hide in report view. So if I select this hide in report view, working on it. So immediately all the fields used to be like hiding, and it is not working to the report too. If I go with the report, is that saved? Just to file, save. Okay, and go to report. From sales data, we had to select one. Yeah, if you look into this here, there is no sales data. Yeah, is there any sales data table? No. So this is the hiding entire table. Like if I unselect, again it will work as so back to sales data. If you want to hide in any one particular column or one particular field, then for example, I will go with order date. Right click, hide in report view. Okay, so only one particular column will be disabled, or else another option also available here. So just click on this icon. The icon is showing here, right? If you select with the one particular column, if you just move the mouse and this field is or table is visible in report view, select to hide it. So just select this one. That particular column is to be disabled. Okay, and another option called as so. Let's enable it. Okay, now both are enabled. And if we go with this properties option, is here. If you see here, so select one particular column, customer key. So here name is customer key I have selected. Is hidden? No. If you select with hidden yes, that particular column is to be disabled. Okay. So this is the option called as, so mainly hiding the fields. So hiding the fields is mainly, it will work as hide in report view, makes fields inaccessible. So for example, if I select with uh, I'll go with report. So in report, I have to select with the sales data, right? Order quantity. Okay. Again, we'll go back here, order quantity, and disable it. Okay. And go back to report. Order quantity is not available. So this is already we have built. So, but order quantity is not showing in the this data tab. Okay. So this is the one option called as the hiding the fields. Next one, we'll go move to model layouts. So model layouts called as, so if you see with this option called as this all tables, right? So here I have the option called as plus symbol. So this plus symbol is called as to create the another tab. So model layout we had to create. So let's look into this one. So by default, all tables are creating here. If I want another, specifically, I want to design with some particular view, like for example, sales data view, or else I have a sales data view I had to create, or else returns data view I had to create. So just click on this plus symbol layout one, and this rename it to like model view. Okay, so model view. Now we have to add the layout. So this add layout. So which one I have to select this one. So for example, I want customer lookup. Okay, or else another option also available, that is from data model, we'll hide this one, and tables, we'll drag this one. Okay, I'll close this, and or else we'll remove this part, delete, and again I'll create. So here I have the calendar lookup. So just drag it to calendar lookup, and sales data, just relation is there. So this way we have to add with the model layout. So if you want to create any specifically to create the particular star schema or snowflake schema, or we can separate with the data model. So this way we can design with the data model. So I will remove this part, right click and delete. So this is the model layout. Next, data formats and categories. So this data formats called as mainly to customize the data formats from the column tools. Okay, so I will show here the to how we can change this data format. So let's go with one particular calendar lookup. Okay, so in calendar lookup, go to column tools, table view. Let's go to table view first of all. Calendar lookup table I have selected here, and in this one I will go with home. First of all, this one we have to close. And so yeah, first of all, we had to select with the calendar lookup table. So once you select with the calendar lookup table, so it will not show as the column tools, right? If you which column you want to format the data. So for example, I want to format the date part. Select the date part. So column tools will be enabling here. Okay. So once the column tools is enabled, then go to format. So this format, click on and apply with these formats are available. These many formats. Which format we want, we can go with. So based on the client requirement, we can go with this format we had to select. So currently I'm selecting with short date. See here, short date is applying. Okay. So this is the format we had to apply. So let's apply with some other columns. So go with this one format. So I'll go with start of week, start of year, short date. Okay. Next, I will go with sales data. Select. So in sales data, I will go with order date, start date, stock date. Go to start date, and any other column date part. So order date, stock date. Okay. Then we'll go with product lookup. Select the product lookup, and product lookup apply with some other columns we had to format. Let's see product description and product cost. So see the product cost. Product cost is currently it is showing as in the dollar. Okay, so let's consider as dollar, and we can go with decimal part. It's not auto. Let's give as 2 decimals. Okay, 2 decimals I'm giving. So product cost and product price also, I'll go with the dollar and apply 2 decimals. So this is the decimals place formatting the data. Okay, and discount price also we have to apply dollar and 2. Select the dollar. Okay, change the number of decimal places. So 2. Yeah, working. So this way we have to change this one, and one more territory lookup also we have to explore. Select the territory lookup. See the country. So for country, I have the format called as this one only text to data category. So in data category, if you select here, address, place, city, county. No, this is not not country. This is county, state, postal code, country. So we'll just select the country. If you observe this country territory lookup, the icon is to be changing here in the right side. See here, the icon is came. Similarly, continent also we had to change continent. So continent also the icon will came the global icon. Okay, right. So these changes I have applied and save it. So this is the data formats and categories. So whatever the column you want. So just for example purpose, just I have shown with you some columns I have changed. So based on depends on our requirement when we are design and develop with the dashboard. So at the time we had to format the data based on our requirement. Next, hierarchies. So last one, yes, hierarchies. So this hierarchies called as mainly hierarchies are groups of columns that reflect multiple levels of granularity. So what is this granularity? So, this granularity called as mainly, for example, we have country, country to state, state to district. So this is the way we had to go with granularity purpose, or else year, month, week, and day. So this is the one example for hierarchies. So this hierarchy we can create as in the geography hierarchy. Okay, so geography hierarchy called as mainly might include as the country, state, district, and our city. Or hierarchies are treated as in a single item also in sometimes in tables. Okay, so why we had to create the hierarchies called as mainly, so in single item, like one single item hierarchy is in tables and reports allowing users to drill up and drill down the through each level. So drill up and drill down. So the data we once we click on with the plus icon, it will expand to country to state. So once we click on the state, it will expand to district, like year, month, week, day. So one single button we can manage with all the hierarchies. So basically hierarchies are mainly to it's a multiple levels of granularity. So let's see with how we can create with the this granularity. So let's go with uh, better we'll go with model. So in model, I'll expand this. So the right side I'm doing with this part. Let's concentrate on this right side of my mouse cursor. Now I have expanded with the territory lookup. So if you see that in territory lookup, the columns are continent, country, region, sales territory key. I'll select as continent and right click. See here, first option called as the create hierarchy. So select the create hierarchy. So once we have selected with the create hierarchy, the continent hierarchy is created. So double click and rename it. So this hierarchy called as mainly will give us territory hierarchy. Enter. So now I have created the one hierarchy part, that is the only continent. Now I want to add with country. So just select the country and right click the option add to hierarchy. Which hierarchy? Territory hierarchy. Select this one. So now in territory hierarchy, I have the continent and country. Then if I want the to region also, so the another option to add the hierarchy, just drag and drop with the region. So I'll select with region, drag to territory hierarchy, leave it. So once it is dragged to territory hierarchy, the region is to be added to this hierarchy. Okay. Similarly, we can add with one more hierarchy, that is in calendar part. We'll see. So in calendar, I have the hierarchy called as year, month, week, and date. So here I have messed with this week part. First, we'll create as the this hierarchy part here. So year, create hierarchy. So this hierarchy name is we'll give as date hierarchy. Okay, enter. So in date hierarchy, I'll add with month. Select month, add to hierarchy, date hierarchy. And third one, date. So date, add hierarchy, date hierarchy. Now I have the hierarchy called as, so in date hierarchy, select this part, year, month, date. Okay. So this is the hierarchy creating. So once this hierarchy creating, we'll look into this how it is working in the report. So in report, I have selected as the this territory key. I'll remove. Now I'll add this part to. Now I'll add this territory hierarchy. See how is the result. See, I have the. This is the chart, right? So I have the continent territory key I have added. So this is the continent. So first continent level is showing. Here I have the option called as click on, turn on, drill down. So if I click on this drill down, what happened? From continent to country is expanding. See? It's taking, yeah. So if I select this part, only it is this part only expanding. So here I have the go to the next level hierarchy. If I click on this part, the next level, Australia. If I go up one step up, this one step down, okay, and this next level and next level, country after any region part. So region part also is showing. Okay. So this is the one way we can add this one country region part. Now I will go with add the data by calendar lookup in date hierarchy. Okay. So in date hierarchy, just you'll click on with this drill mode. Okay. So here this expand. And if I click on one step up, again it will go back. If I click on this expand all down one level in the hierarchy, expand again one step down, each and every date wise. Okay. So this is the will show as the data with the hierarchy level. So generally the client will show as in the high level data like year wise, so quarter wise, month wise data. And sometimes if they have any report in particular month, how it is the report, they will look into this one. Okay. So this is the drill up, drill down, and this one has go to the next level in the hierarchy, and this is expanding the levels. Okay. So basically, these hierarchies are levels of granularity. So this is the video for today's. We have covered in this video mainly filter context and flow, bidirectional filters, hiding fields, model layouts, and data formats and categories, hierarchies. So next video we'll discuss about with the calculated fields with DAX. So DAX will enter. So complete DAX basics, and after then we'll see the how it is working with the DAX formulas. Okay, thank you for watching. If you like the content, please like and subscribe.